Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is my first YouTube video ever. I'm super excited, a little nervous, but I want to thank you all for being here. Today I will be going in with some of my favorite makeup products to show you this look. This is my favorite look lately. I've been using it to go out, for brunch, if I want to feel like I'm put together one day, even when I'm not. This look has definitely been my go-to, so I'm really excited to show you guys this as my first one. Before we get started, I want to tell you guys a little bit about myself. My name is Stephanie Strimbu. The beginning of this year, I started Girlkingg, which is my Instagram page, where I'm really trying to be a social media influencer in the makeup, beauty, cosmetics industry. I am from South Florida, Hollywood, Florida, more specifically. Some people, I'm like, oh, I'm from Hollywood, and they're like, California? And I'm like, I wish. I live in Tampa, Florida now. I graduated college this summer from the University of South Florida, so I'm a proud alumni. Proud alum? I'm a proud alum, right? I'm a really, really big traveler. This summer, I went and studied abroad for 9 weeks in Italy, and it was the most incredible experience of my life. My dream is to move to New York City, hopefully within the next year. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm really, really praying. You know what? I'm not going to be negative. It's going to happen. New York City, see you in a year. I'm here to bring you guys the most premium content in the beauty industry. I really hope that you guys enjoy. Just before I start my look, I have really oily skin, so if that's what you've got, please stay tuned, and if you don't, stay tuned for these looks. I've got some great eyeshadows that I love to share with you, highlighters, and all that jazz. So if you want to see how to get this look, please keep on watching. Before I do my makeup, I like to put in bobby pins or a headband just to keep my hair from being in my face. It makes it 100% easier. About 30 minutes before I start doing my makeup, I like to do my skincare routine. We'll get into that in another video, but I like to make sure my face is fresh and washed. But I do like to give it a little bit of time after I do all that until I start my makeup. The first step of doing my makeup is the primer. Today I'll be using the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. It is my personal favorite lately. What I like about this primer so much is that it's really creamy and it goes on really light, but it is basically waterproof. Like, it is oil proof. It does not irritate my skin at all. It is incredible. Let me turn my phone off. Sorry about that. So yeah, let's get into this. So I really just need a pump, and it's really lightweight. So I kind of just put that everywhere. I really love the Beauty Blender. So I damp it. Actually, I get mine really, really wet under the sink, and then I just dry it off with a towel. I will be using Your Skin But Better CC Cream by BHCosmetics. It is really, really great. I got it about 2 weeks ago, and I can honestly say it's a game changer, especially like I said, I have oily skin. It's oil-free, it's matte, poreless finish, full coverage cream, anti-aging hydrating serum, and SPF 40. For shade reference, I'm neutral medium. So I use about 2 pumps. Sometimes I'll need a little less, sometimes I'll need a little more. And I'll take this side of the Beauty Blender and just go right in. Now we are going to start with our concealer. I will be using the Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. It is incredible. So I really like the applicator. You can kind of just draw on the way you want it. And for shade reference, this is shade Golden Beige. I use the pointier edge of my Beauty Blender to blend it in. Next, we'll be baking with the Airspun Loose Face Powder Translucent Coverage. This is a really, really great product. It's super duper affordable. It's like kind of gets everywhere, so you really have to be careful. And I use my Beauty Blender to just dabble in and go underneath. to keep this on for the remainder of most of my makeup look, just so that it can really set into my skin and really mattify it. And next we'll be going in with my Sigma large angled contour brush. Love, love, love Sigma brushes, highly recommend. And we'll be using my Shade and Light Contour Palette by KatVonD. It's really, really great product. As you can tell, I use the middle shade the most. I'm pretty tan right now, so I might mix it with the darker shade today. And I like to use the top of my ear as a stencil, basically, in order to just go down from there. A starting point, that's what it is. Stencil. Now we're gonna get started with my eyes. Lately I've been using the Born This Way concealer as my primer, and I've really been loving it. I think that it's so creamy and it doesn't get like cracky at all, that I really enjoy just like the feeling. So we'll just put a little there, put a little there, and then I like to blend it out with my fingers. This is the Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit, and it's done, so I just used the brush. I have pretty dark defined eyebrows already, so I don't have to do too much, or I don't really like to, just because I kind of like to go for the more natural brow look. Then I go in with the Ka-Brow by Benefit. It's a little gel package. It's cool because you spin it, and then that's the gel, and you take the top off, and that's the pen, or the brush. And this is in shade 6. Now we will do my eyeshadow. We will be using the BHCosmetics, I believe it's the 101. It's kind of smeared off. This is my favorite blending brush, and it's so affordable. I think I paid $6 for it, and I've used a lot of high-end ones, and I will always end up going back to this one. So that's when you know. Using the Jaclyn Hill palette. Again, one of my favorites. It is by Morphe. It is, again, super duper affordable. I think I paid $38, and I have 35 colors. You really cannot beat that. To begin, I like to start doing a lighter color just on my outer crease with these two colors right here, and top off the excess. I don't know if you saw that powder go in the air, but it's really good to do that just so that nothing gets loose and goes all over the place. I've noticed that if you want a really clean eyeshadow look, you need patience and time, because I used to just kind of go in and start blending, and it would look really messy and too dark in this area because I just put it directly on. So if you kind of just keep going in, getting a little bit of color at a time and blending it out, it looks a lot cleaner. So definitely one of my recommendations. So now we'll be going in with a burnt orange color. I feel that burnt orange kind of goes with like everything. I don't really mind or care what I'm wearing. I think it matches. I think it's really good for this upcoming season. Fall, the best season ever. Going in with this color right here. Just getting a little bit of that. Dusting the excess. And going out on my outer crease. And I like to blend in little circular motions. Just to make it a little smoky, I'm going to go in with a brown, kind of a lighter brown right over here, called Mocha. I have been using the Hyper Real Glow by MAC. It's a highlighter kit, but I've been using it as my eyeshadow, and it is incredible. So I'll go in with my finger because I feel as if I can pick up the most color and put the most pigment onto my eyes. So I'll go in with the middle color. And then I'll take the lightest color here and go in my inner corner in the tear duct. When I do that, it gives me a little bit of a glow, and I really like that look. To finish off my eyes, I kind of just go in back with this bad boy and whatever excess color there is, just to make it all blended out. A little messy over here, so I'll go in with whatever's left over and just kind of pop it right under. Instead of using eyeliner, I like to use the color I used for my outer crease and kind of just smudge that underneath my eyelid. Now I will be using the Maybelline Master Precise liquid eyeliner in black. Everyone kind of has their own way of doing their liquid liner, but I like to kind of make a outline, so I'll do what I like, the height I guess I want it, and then I'll fill in from there. Now I'll be going in with the Rocket Volume Express Waterproof Mascara by Maybelline. Now I'll be using my Sigma large powder brush. I love this thing. It's huge, it's a little tapered, so it has a little bit of a point. So soft. Like I said, Sigma brushes are great. A little pricey, but they're a really good investment. So I do recommend them because they last a lot longer than other brushes. And I'll just wipe off all the excess powder I had on from earlier. With this again. I'm all about the bronze. Now one of my favorite parts is blush and highlight. We'll be using the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Charming Pink. It's a little pinky, so I think I'm just going to use this today instead of using this and a blush. I think I'll get both in this. One of my e.l.f. brushes. Super affordable. I think it was $3 or $4. I don't know the name, doesn't say it, but it looks like a big blending brush. It's really great. And I'll just dabble in and go on my cheekbone and up. Damn! And then I'll use whatever's left and put it on my nose. And then take a little bit with my finger for my Cupid's bow. We're almost done. I will be using the Liquid Catsuit Mega Last Matte Lipstick by Wet n Wild in shade Rebel Rose. These were super cheap. I think I paid $4 and really long lasting. Doesn't crack, feels really light on your lips, and I mean, lasts me at least a couple hours, and that's pretty good for the money, you know? Now to finish off this glam, we'll be using the Matte Finish Long-Lasting Setting Spray by NYX. And I like to use a lot of it. My face looks like I kind of just got out of the shower, but it's okay, have no fear, it sets in beautifully. And now I kind of just wait for that to dry. Now this is the finished look. Threw some earrings on too to glam it up. But thank you so much for watching my first YouTube video ever. There will be more to come. I plan on doing them weekly. I'm kind of still getting adjusted and stuff, so be patient with me, but I really want to thank you guys for watching this, and please subscribe below and follow me on Instagram as well at Girlkingg. I will be putting that right here. Thank you again, guys.